Welcome to World in Depth and our Top 10 series. Today, we're uncovering the top 10 canceled Disney attractions that were never brought to life. From breathtaking resorts to thrilling rides, these unbuilt dreams reveal a hidden side of Disney's ambitious history. Get ready to explore the magic that could have been. Journey into the mystique of what could have been with the Lost Kingdom, a proposed expansion for Hong Kong Disneyland that was never brought to life. This ambitious project aimed to introduce a new themed area within the park, immersing guests in an adventurer's outpost nestled within a dense, unexplored rainforest brimming with mysterious and supernatural forces. Announced as part of a multi-year expansion plan for Hong Kong Disneyland, the Lost Kingdom was envisioned to transport visitors to an exotic, jungle-like environment filled with ancient ruins, mythical creatures, and hidden treasures. The theme centered around ancient mythical civilizations, blending elements of adventure and fantasy to create an immersive experience unlike any other. A cornerstone of the proposed area was Mystic Manor, the grand home of Lord Henry Mystic, an intrepid explorer, and his mischievous monkey companion, Albert. This attraction was designed to offer a unique twist on the traditional haunted house, utilizing innovative technology to bring mystical artifacts and enchanting stories to life. Although the Lost Kingdom did not materialize as initially planned, Hong Kong Disneyland continued to evolve and expand. The park successfully opened Mystic Point, which includes Mystic Manor, allowing guests to embark on the captivating journey originally envisioned. Additional notable expansions include Grizzly Gulch and Toy Story Land, each introducing new themes and attractions that enrich the park's offerings. These developments reflect Disney's commitment to crafting magical experiences that resonate with guests from around the world. While the Lost Kingdom remains an unbuilt dream, its spirit lives on through the enchanting adventures that have since been realized at Hong Kong Disneyland. Discover the fascinating story behind Hyperion Wharf, a planned redevelopment project for the Pleasure Island area at Disney Springs in Walt Disney World Resort, announced by the Walt Disney Company on November 18, 2010. The vision for Hyperion Wharf was to transform the former nightclub district into a vibrant waterfront neighborhood filled with new dining, shopping, and entertainment options. The name Hyperion was inspired by the Greek god of light and pays homage to Hyperion Avenue in Los Angeles, where Walt Disney built his first major animation studio. The concept aimed to blend modern design with nostalgic elements, creating a lively atmosphere where guests could enjoy the magic of Disney outside the theme parks. Despite the exciting plans, Hyperion Wharf was never realized. Disney ultimately decided not to proceed with the Hyperion concept. Instead, the area was reimagined and reopened as the landing in April 2015, becoming a key part of the larger transformation into Disney Springs. Disney Springs represents a significant reimagining of the area, focusing on 4 distinct districts: the Landing, Marketplace, West Side, and Town Center. Each district offers a unique blend of shops, restaurants, and entertainment venues. The overall theme retains the waterfront motif, but is inspired by the rich history and natural beauty of Florida. A captivating storyline connects the different districts, inviting guests to explore and experience the diverse offerings of Disney Springs. Dive into the whimsical world of Mickey Mouse with the concept of Mickey's Movieland, an idea that evolved over the years with various iterations. One of the earliest versions, called Mickey's Madhouse, was planned in 1976. This attraction was envisioned as a dark ride in the style of a wild mouse roller coaster, taking guests into the realm of early black and white Mickey Mouse cartoons. Mickey's Movieland and Mickey's Studio Tour were concepts that included a zany tour through Disney's studio, featuring various characters and sets. The attractions aimed to immerse guests in the creative process behind their favorite animations, offering a behind-the-scenes look filled with surprises and laughter. Despite the exciting plans and imaginative concepts, Mickey's Movieland was never built in Disneyland. The challenges of incorporating such a complex attraction into the existing park layout led to the project's shelving. However, it is worth noting that another attraction, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, was developed and opened at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida and Disneyland Resort in California. This ride is based on the Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 2010s and features an original story set in a stylized world. Guests board a train for a delightful adventure with Mickey, Minnie, and friends, experiencing the magic of Disney animation firsthand. This modern attraction captures the spirit of what Mickey's Movieland might have been, bringing the beloved characters to life in a new and exciting way. Explore the rhythms and cultures of a continent with the Unbuilt Equatorial Africa Pavilion for Epcot's World Showcase, planned as part of the original lineup proposed in 1979's, with an intended opening in 1983's. This pavilion was designed to celebrate a group of African nations located along the equator. Situated between the China and Germany pavilions, it was envisioned as a multinational pavilion, with costs intended to be shared among several African countries. The goal was to offer guests a Pan-African experience, highlighting various parts of East and West Africa along the equatorial belt. Only Kenya, Senegal, and the Ivory Coast signed letters of intent to participate in the pavilion, despite not being realized. The Equatorial Africa Pavilion was featured during the televised opening day broadcast of Epcot, showcasing Disney's commitment to cultural diversity. One of the main shows planned for the pavilion was called Heartbeat of Africa, which would have told the story of Equatorial Africa through the music and traditions of its diverse cultures. The pavilion aimed to immerse guests in the rich heritage, artistry, and natural beauty of the region. Challenges in securing sufficient funding and participation from more countries ultimately led to the project's cancellation. The Equatorial Africa Pavilion remains a testament to Disney's ambition to represent global cultures and foster international understanding. Embark on a journey through the Wild West that almost was. The Western River Expedition was an ambitious, unbuilt attraction originally planned for Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Conceived as a Western-themed boat ride in Frontierland, it was meant to immerse guests in a musical and animatronic adventure unlike any other. The idea emerged because when Magic Kingdom opened in 1971's, it lacked a Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. Disney animator Mark Davis envisioned the Western River Expedition as an alternative to the Caribbean theme, bringing the spirit of the American frontier to life. Guests would have embarked on a grand voyage through deserts, canyons, and frontier towns, encountering cowboys, Native Americans, and a host of lively characters. The ride was designed to be entirely original, featuring catchy songs and elaborate animatronics that told a captivating story. Budget cuts and guest demand for Pirates of the Caribbean led to the project's cancellation. The land originally set aside for this attraction eventually became the site of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which opened in 1980. Various factors contributed to shelving the Western River Expedition, including changes in Disney's management, concerns over cultural stereotypes, and the popularity of other projects. This ambitious concept remains a fascinating chapter in Disney's history, sparking the imagination of fans who wonder what frontier adventures might have unfolded. Let's delve into a tale of revolutions, Iranian leaders, and a monorail. One of the most intricate canceled projects in Disney's history was the Disney Persian Resort, a planned-themed hotel for Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. This resort was envisioned as a magnificent complex capturing the splendor of Middle Eastern architecture, Complete with elegant spires and majestic domes, it was designed to immerse guests in an opulent environment, reflecting the rich cultural heritage of Persia. An exciting feature of the resort was a proposed monorail route that would have connected it directly to the Magic Kingdom theme park, enhancing accessibility and guest experience. The Shah of Iran, Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, had offered to finance the construction and operation of the resort, underscoring the international appeal and ambition of the project following the oil crisis in 1973 and the subsequent Iranian Revolution. The project was permanently shelved. Unlike other resorts situated on the Seven Seas Lagoon, the Persian resort was to be located along the shores of Bay Lake. Early designs depicted a circular layout centered around a main building. The entrance area and conference facilities were planned to be housed in this central dome, standing approximately 7.3 meters tall. The primary colors chosen for the resort were white and blue, symbolizing peace and tranquility. This ambitious project remains a fascinating what if in Disney's history, highlighting the company's desire to create immersive experiences based on diverse cultures from around the world. One of the most intriguing attractions that never came to be is Fire Mountain, a proposed roller coaster for Adventureland in Magic Kingdom. Developed in the mid-1990s, after the closure of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea submarine voyage, Fire Mountain was envisioned as a groundbreaking ride inspired by Disney's 2001 animated film Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Planned to be situated near Pirates of the Caribbean, this attraction was designed to elevate Adventureland's excitement to new heights. What made Fire Mountain unique was its hybrid roller coaster concept, combining elements of a traditional coaster with those of a flying coaster. The innovative track was engineered to switch from below the guests to above them, with vehicles allowing riders to lie flat. This design aimed to simulate the sensation of soaring like a bird through volcanic peaks and fiery caverns. The ride intended to immerse guests in the mysterious world of Atlantis, taking them on a high-speed adventure through lava flows, ancient ruins, and mythical landscapes. Alongside Fire Mountain, Disney was also developing another ambitious project called Bald Mountain, which sought to expand the park's lineup of thrilling attractions. Despite the excitement surrounding these plans, both Fire Mountain and Bald Mountain were eventually canceled. Contributing factors included the underwhelming performance of Atlantis, the Lost Empire at the box office, and a decline in tourism following the events of September 11, 2001. Rumors have persisted over the years about reviving Fire Mountain, with some speculating a possible reimagining featuring a Mona theme to align with its Polynesian setting and widespread appeal. As it stands, no official announcements have been made regarding the development of this attraction. Fire Mountain remains a fascinating what if in Disney's history, capturing the imagination of fans who wonder about the thrilling experiences that might have unfolded within its fiery realm. Did you know that Disneyland almost featured a unique area called Edison Square? In the mid-1950s, Walt Disney and his creative team envisioned this new section to bridge the gap between Tomorrowland and Main Street. UC Edison Square was designed as a 1,922nd American suburb, complete with charming homes and a monument dedicated to the legendary inventor Thomas Edison. This expansion would have extended Main Street, UC giving the classic vehicles a new neighborhood to explore. The idea was to amplify the Americana theme, immersing guests in the nostalgic atmosphere of early 20th century suburban life. Visitors would stroll down quaint streets lined with period architecture, experiencing the evolution of American neighborhoods firsthand. One of the main attractions planned for Edison Square was Harnessing the Lightning. This innovative show aimed to take guests on a journey through the history of electricity and its profound impact on the American household. Featuring animatronic figures and interactive displays, the attraction would showcase how Edison's inventions transformed everyday life, illuminating homes and powering new technologies. Although Edison Square appeared on early Disneyland maps in the late 1950s, it was never brought to life. Budget constraints and logistical challenges ultimately led to the project's cancellation. However, the concept of harnessing the lightning did not fade away. It evolved into the beloved Carousel of Progress, which debuted at the 1964 New York World's Fair before finding a permanent home at Walt Disney World. Edison Square remains one of Disneyland's most intriguing what-if stories, a testament to Walt Disney's relentless pursuit of innovation and storytelling. While it never became a physical part of the park, its legacy lives on, sparking the imagination of Disney enthusiasts who wonder what magical experiences might have unfolded in this lost land. Imagine stepping into a world where you become a giant exploring a miniature civilization. That was the enchanting vision behind the Land of Lilliput, a never-built section of Disneyland inspired by the fantastical realm of Gulliver's Travels in the late 1950s. Walt Disney and his creative team brainstormed ideas to expand the park, leading to the innovative concept of the Land of Lilliput. The goal was to create a meticulously designed area replicating the intricate details of a tiny society. Visitors would wander through the charming streets of Lilliput, surrounded by tiny houses, quaint shops, and a bustling marketplace teeming with activity. One of the main attractions planned was a miniaturized version of the Lilliputian Royal Palace, offering a glimpse into the royal life of this diminutive kingdom. Another captivating feature was the Lilliputian Village, where guests could interact with the inhabitants of Lilliput. This live exhibition would feature actors portraying Lilliputians, engaging in daily activities like weaving, blacksmithing, and cooking. Visitors could observe these tiny residents at work, immersing themselves in the vibrant culture of Lilliput. Adding to the excitement was a proposed ride called Gulliver's Adventure, which would take guests on a thrilling simulated journey through the various lands depicted in Gulliver's Travels. Riders would experience the same thrills and dangers encountered by Gulliver himself, including encounters with giants, pirates, and fantastical creatures. Unfortunately, due to budget constraints and logistical challenges, the Land of Lilliput remained a concept and was never brought to life. Despite never being realized, this imaginative idea remains a fascinating footnote in Disney's history, sparking wonder about what could have been. In the 1980s, Disney planned to expand the World Showcase at Epcot by adding several new countries, including Israel. In 1981's, they announced the potential addition of an Israel pavilion, intended to be located between the pavilions of Morocco and Japan. The proposed pavilion was set to feature an attraction called Journey to Jerusalem, which would take guests on an engaging journey through the rich history of the city. Typically, countries in the World Showcase financed their own pavilions, giving them influence over how their history, culture, and nation were represented. Israel's involvement included a significant financial contribution from the Israeli government. Josiah Weinberg, the director of the Jewish Museum in Tel Aviv, also pledged to provide archaeological artifacts for the pavilion. However, due to geopolitical tensions and concerns from other nations in the Middle East, the plans for the Israel Pavilion faced challenges. In 1984's, promotional materials for the new pavilion were removed, and the project was ultimately canceled. The decision was influenced by the complex political climate and ongoing debates surrounding the recognition of Jerusalem. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through Disney's canceled attractions in our Top 10 series. These unbuilt projects showcase the limitless creativity and vision of Disney's Imagineers, even if they never came to fruition. While we may never experience these attractions firsthand, their stories continue to inspire and captivate fans around the world. Which of these canceled attractions would you have loved to visit? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to World in Depth for more intriguing explorations in our Top 10 series. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the stories behind the magic.